Hey, welcome to my channel. If you've seen or read or heard about the news lately, you're seeing social influencers or influencers in the social media aspect are getting paid pretty much up to $400,000 to push their agenda or Russia's agenda ultimately towards Donald Trump. Um, you know what? It's I don't think it's a huge. Well, question is it illegal or not? it, it crosses the line, put it that way. But at the same time, it's capitalism. It's free market capitalism. You're selling something. I mean, like, let's be honest. If some, let me start off by prefacing by saying, is like, you know what? I'm not judging. It's up to them. But honestly, if I were in their boat, if you're paying me $500,000 for my vote, I'll vote for whoever want me to vote for. I mean, let's be honest. If you get offered $500,000 to vote and you say no, I mad respects for you, but it's a case where like who's willing to spend close to $500 billion practically, or not even half, maybe $250 billion, $250 billion. That's pretty much how much you're gonna have to spend practically, or about $100 billion anyways, to spend to sway the vote towards one candidate. If people are going to be asking for $500,000, I mean, like, who's going to say no to that? And you know what? I'll say it right now. I will sell my vote for $500,000 for whoever you want me to vote for. $500,000, non-negotiable. I'll vote for whoever you want me to vote for. Same thing to the point where, like, look, I'll do it for $2 million for each video I push out for whoever you want me to push or support for to vote for. $2 million, non-negotiable. Let's put it that way, per video. But honestly, it's a case where like it's very weird. It's is this the day and age where we're at right now? Possibly. I mean, honestly, now to the point where like you can buy people's votes. But then again, let's be honest. Back in the days, in the 1800s, early 1900s as well too, people were buying votes left and right. You were buying votes left and right. I mean, you were buying people that could sway other people, like union leaders and such, to the candidate. You're buying them out, paying them off, and whatever it may be. So honestly, what's the difference there? The only difference there in this situation is a foreign country is basically paying individuals. They're not going through the candidates to pay for the individuals. They're going through themselves, the other proxies to pay for singular votes and whatnot. Now it's another country getting involved, but are the people that are accepting the money at fault here? I mean, they're not getting paid by the candidate themselves, and the candidate's not telling the foreign countries like, "Hey, have pay off whomever as many people as you can to sway the vote towards me, and I'll do whatever it is for you." We haven't seen that yet. I'll be surprised if there was one something of that nature. But let's be honest. I'll, like I said, I'll gladly sell my vote for $500,000. Now, great. You might be saying like, hey, that's un-American of you. That's not right, etc. Look, you're welcome to leave their thoughts in the comment section. I do read all my comments. I do respond to them when they weren't a response. You're welcome to troll me if you want me to troll me. Basically, I mean, I know it's a Gen Zer type of thing to say, but yeah, you're welcome to leave it there. But honestly, if like I said, I'll pose a question to you. If someone offers you $500,000 to vote for either Kamala Harris or Donald Trump, are you gonna say no to it? $500,000 for a vote. I mean, yeah, eventually, eventually all those votes add up, but it's your one vote basically. So, would you turn that down? I sure I wouldn't. And if they're offering you, let's say, $2 million, you know what? I'll even bring it down. I'll bring my price down to $1 million per video that I'll push out to whoever you want me to support for, basically, and like push to that, for the advocacy of that candidate. Is that something that you would turn down? Something that you take for like 10, 20 minutes, or not even 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes to post on your phone and basically push out to whatever it is, to push out who you want to for the support of whatever candidate. Would you turn that down? I can understand why some of these influencers are taking it. At the same time, is it right or wrong? Yeah, it is definitely wrong. But I mean, let's be honest. I mean, the U.S. government has played into other foreign elections, paying off people, etc., paying off top leaders or swayers per se to gear towards whatever it is. I mean, let's not forget what they did with Iran. The U.S. got involved in there, and again, coming back to our within the country itself, look, you got to look at the 1960s, 50s, 40s, 30s for that matter. Hell, even the 1800s. You had people paying off top officials to sway, like especially union leaders, to gear towards what it can, and those union leaders then try to sway the rest of the voter, the rest of his people, towards that candidate. I mean, how is that different back then to now? It isn't. The only difference is back then those candidates had the money to sway those votes at that point, and then big business, of course, behind those candidates. The real question comes down to is nowadays is social media does affect the election. We've seen that, and propaganda can spread very very quickly, and that's the sad state of affairs we're in. Yeah, and if you get that reference, you'll get that reference. But that's where we're at. Everyone's saying, "Oh, it's mainstream media, mainstream media." It's not always mainstream media. It's also influencers. It's also aspects of social media. However you push out into social media, specifically on X, specifically on Instagram, TikTok, X, Twitter, or X, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, Instagram Stories, of course. What else? And all the others out there, like whatever it may be. Even let's not forget WhatsApp and Telegram as well too. Those play a big factor because those are becoming more and more like those are social. Let's be honest. WhatsApp and Telegram are social networks. Your Instagram, you were sending basically videos and images to be posted to be seen by people. If your account is private, and now you're doing this on WhatsApp and Telegram, it's no different at that point. Now the only difference is like on Telegram and WhatsApp, if you put a public channel, I mean, it's almost no different at that point as well too. So like, what's the difference? There isn't as much. The only difference is this one you're sending it to. You have more direct access and more alerts sent back to you. But, anyways, I'll leave it at that. Again, you're welcome to take this video with a grain of salt. I could, I will say this. Yeah, I was half joking about it, but let's be honest. If someone does offer me $500,000 for my vote. I don't think I'm going to turn. Looking at myself, I don't think I had a hard time turning it down. Honestly, for a vote, and as well as video content for $1 million, I don't think I would turn that down. Again, you're welcome to leave comments and thoughts in the comment section. If you like my video, please hit the like button. Or dislike it. You can dislike it as well too. I'm pretty sure I'm going to see quite a few dislikes. Outside of that, I do ask if you could subscribe. It'd be great. But with that, I'll leave it at that. Unfiltered, unedited, of course, always unrehearsed. Until next time.